Welcome back, welcome back. Fair use.
This just ain't checking me. Guess who next? The queen, the bride of Jesus. We. All right, that's it. Can't hear
Barbars!
that. Yeah,
How come nobody knows about women like this?
yeah. I am freer than I ever been. You ain't never been. To the hell I've been irrelevant. Cerebellum spin. Earth, fire, wind, and elements. Tell them heaven send a better wind up in this ghetto. It's letters sent from Ephesus and Exodus. I'm getting free. Like it's 106 at 6 p.m. Repent, I better be. You don't like me, why you telling me? I'ma turn it, Timmy Turner. Here's the.
How come we don't hear female rappers like this? Do you even know what she's saying? Let me run it back for you. It's a little hard because I know when I first started to get on my journey and became aware of other words and learning the Bible and different things, when I went back and listened to conscious rappers that I listened to when I started to awaken, I realized I never even knew what the stuff they were saying. I knew the good message, but the actual stuff they were really trying to get across to me, it went right over my head. So then I was intrigued with the fact that I knew my brain had developed because now I can listen to a song that I've already listened to hundreds of times, and now when I listen to it, it has a whole new reality to it.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I am freer than I ever been. You ain't never been. To the hell I've been irrelevant. Cerebellum spin. Earth, fire, wind, and elements. Tell them heaven send a better wind up in this ghetto. It's letters sent from Ephesus and Exodus. I'm getting free. Like it's 106 at 6 p.m. Repent, I better be. You don't like me, why you telling me? I'ma turn it, Timmy Turner. Here's the other cheek. And the other cheek. I ain't twerking, I'm just blessing enemies. Man, these frenemies.
What?
Me's be mini me's they copycats. Judas want the juice, but who the loser in the body bag? If it get Medusa, we ain't rockin', you can stop it with that snake stuff. Tell them brew the vipers if they bite us, it won't say much. I turn the Titus when I need lunch. How you gon' be vegan
Who's Titus?
when you beefing with the same bunch? Say in love with Jesus, we don't mean it, it's a metaphor. We settle for the reason he was bleeding. We some heathens, I'm a rebel with a conscience. Meddle with the devil, better get you with some nonsense. I'm nauseous and sick of content that's common. More in common with some conscience, it's pompous and wonder why we godless. It's obvious to me that it's fraudulent to bargain in the temple. This bars and instrumental is carving in the whips again. It's field day, I'm cotton picking, nappy headed, dreaded, brown skin. It's genetic in my circle, only zealous, don't do jealousy. That's like testing ketamine, just a beggar telling debtors death is just a debtor's fee. Now rest in peace to Esther, she blessed blessing me. Test the king, his chest ain't checking me. Guess who next? The queen, the bride of Jesus. We.
Woo! God damn. Fair use. I would like to give a shout out to Jackie Hill. The song is, I believe, called "In My Circle." Only Zilnots, a freestyle. Oh, somebody understands that somebody knows about the Zilnots. James the Just and his crew of GMB soldiers. Oh, okay. It's not just me. Welcome back. Welcome back. Got a couple things I want to share with you. Hope everybody's doing all right. I know I am.
Feathers, so let me break it down. According to Arabs, Adam the reds and the blacks. According to Arabic language, Adam is the color of the Arabs, and it is sumra in men. Sometimes the color Adam alone can be intended to mean aswad. I didn't know Adam was a color in Arabic. Let's keep going. Aswad. Aswad means black in Arabic language. Black is associated with power, luxury, elegance, but can also mean professionalism, neutrality, and simplicity. I want to know, if Muslims and Christians dislike each other so much, why do Christians also fast? I think I remember Jesus fasted for 40 days. Was Jesus himself participating in Ramadan? And the Bible has been switched and changed, and parts voted to be taken out so much that it's been changed from he was fasting for Ramadan? I don't know, man. I don't know. But I also think it's very strange that Muslim women are being oppressed, but Virgin Mary is dressed like a Muslim woman. Can someone explain that to me in the comments? Why is Virgin Mary dressed like a Muslim woman? It looks like she's wearing a hijab.
Are lame, yo. Like the men that are like actually amazing entrepreneurs and educated and financially, lit, y'all lame.
In 2011, it was reported that 72% of black babies.
Does that make any sense?
Amazing entrepreneurs and educated and financially, lit, y'all lame.
In 2011, it was reported that 72% of black babies were born to unmarried mothers. As of 2015, at 77.3%, black Americans had the highest rate of non-marital births among Native Americans. In 2016,
Don't let that go over your head. See, I don't care about her dissing the best of black men. That's weird. I don't care about the 72% of black babies don't have married fathers. Yeah, we've been dealing with that. Who cares? The thing that pointed out to me is they say as of 2015 at 77%, black Americans have the highest rate of non-marital births among Native Americans. Are they comparing us to Native Americans, or are they saying you're Native American? See, that interests me a lot.
births among Native Americans. In 2016, 29% of African Americans were married, while 48% of all Americans were. Let me tell you how I hate this term African American. I've always hated it.
Yeah, me too. Isn't it strange they start off saying black Americans have this percentage among Native Americans and then end off with African Americans? What the fuck are we?
You better know that's true. The simulation. It's not about race, it's about confidence. Shout out again to my international fam. They got way more confidence than Americans. Americans got fake confidence. You better know that's true. But I digress. Respectfully, brothers, it's creepy that the powers that be have trained this generation of women into thinking you should deal with whatever I dish out to you. Meanwhile, you as a man, basically be her slave. Why? For her box. Whenever you see me block somebody, it's confidence. Not all of us, but to a large degree, that's what drives America. This fake confidence, fake confidence in America. Americans are full of fake confidence. Not all of us, but to a large degree, that's what drives America. This fake confidence, this insecurity, this inferiority that a lot of Americans have. And shout out to my international fam. They know who they are. They know where they come from. They know what their lineage is. They know what their bloodline is. It's taught to them generation after generation. Their fathers, their mothers, they know both grandparents. That helps to build your confidence. And this is something I believe they intentionally bred out of Americans to increase on the inferiority complex.
You do if you roll as the number sign. Today, the symbol has been given new life as the hashtag, thanks in large part to Twitter. I find this connection intriguing for a few reasons. Firstly, Libra is an air sign, and Twitter's branding is famously bird-themed. On the platform, to tweet means to speak or post. This is great symbolic matchmaking because birds are quick thinkers and brilliant communicators. All things considered, Twitter's brand alignment with birds is fitting. Libra has a few interesting connections with bird symbolism as well.
That's interesting. I mean, that's a good punchline. Tweet, so you're talking, that's funny. I wonder what your Facebook is. What's the book inside your face? Oh, your brain.
The Egyptian goddess Ma'at comes to mind, who is sometimes called the mistress of the underworld.
I did not know that.
In alignment with birds is fitting. Libra has a few interesting connections with bird symbolism as well. The Egyptian goddess Ma'at comes to mind, who is sometimes called the mistress of the underworld. She's depicted with a stylized ostrich feather on her head, and was considered the goddess of truth, justice, and balance.
Wait.
I definitely didn't know that. The goddess of justice, truth, and balance. Like yin and yang. And, justice and truth. The Father. And it sounds familiar to something I used to fucking hear all the time. Oh yeah, Captain America and Captain Planet and was it Superman? Yeah, it was Superman. He fights for the justice and what he says, something justice. Oh my god, these niggas steal everything, yo. That's pathetic.
Called the mistress of the underworld. She's depicted with a stylized ostrich feather on her head, and was considered the goddess of truth, justice, and balance.
What?
Superman is the god of truth, justice, and what? The American way. Yo, these niggas is crazy with it, yo. But anyway, that's very interesting. I never knew that about that goddess because I'm not too well conversed on Egyptian stuff. Like I've learned here and there, but I do know about Anubis, and he's like the underworld guy, and it seems like she's the underworld girl, and they both have to do with balance, cause it seems like when you go bye, he weighs your heart and see if you balanced your ass out in your life, and judges you. Your actions judge you, not actually him. So what is she judging? Oh, she might be the one judging before you die. Because they both can't be in the same spot doing the same thing, I don't think. That's kind of stupid. And since, balance means like yin, yang, one's there, moon and the sun, one fucking has its time and the other has its time. And they both reign over with truth, justice, and the Most High's way.
On the people who just stopping by and don't really know. Sorry, let's get back to it.
The balance component is most visible in the ancient Egyptian Judgment of the Dead ritual, where Ma'at's feather plays an important role. This act is also referred to as psychostasis, or the...
Oh, shit, now I get it. The woman, she's wearing the fucking feather that Anubis puts on the scale, and then he takes your heart out and puts it on there. Oh man, that's interesting. That's very interesting.
weighing of souls. In this ceremony, a heart is weighed against Ma'at's feather of truth to judge if a soul is light enough to ascend in the afterlife. Like a ledger, it was believed the heart recorded all of the deeds of a person's life. Lucky for us, whether it's an
Oh wow. They're showing like this card or a picture of, I guess, Mayat, and it's very strange. She's maybe it's a Aquarius, Libra, because it does have been talking that Libra stuff, and it's basically, it looks like a light skin, maybe Spanish type of woman, I guess, because she doesn't have an afro, and she has like a tropical background, and she's holding up the scales. So I guess this is the representation of Mayat in human form. But she also has one arm that has feathers, and she's holding up her other arm with the scales, and she's wearing like a red blindfold over her eyes and a red dress with these blue and greenish feathers. And it's very strange because I seen somebody with a yin and yang symbol with those feathers on it, and the horns are sounding right now. So I don't know, but that seems like a very big coincidence to me. You know, you know.
Ounce of silver, or the soul of a man, the great cosmic scales, like those of Libra and Ma'at, will forever remain balanced.
Well, it's not the heart that writes your. How can I put this? The powers that be, they know the truth. So they'll like infuse truth with lies to fuck with your head, to keep you lost, keep you confused. I hate to get deep all like this, but I'm saying that's, I can't sit up here and be like, wow, yo, I'm figuring this out. It's just phony. I guess there is some artistic value to it. You're being more of a thespian because you're acting, but that's not what this is. So anyway, you know how you got the good angel and then the devil on this shoulder? No, they're both angels. One is writing down your good deeds, one is writing down your bad deeds. Not that God even needs them to record that, because God is omnipotent. Let's just keep going.
And impartial. This much we can count on. As always, I'd love to know what you think. Thanks.
He's
Play the lottery?
No, it's red. Didn't y'all see the news special that came out that other people from other states have computers that can come in and it's rigged. Everything is rigged.
It's two people who won $1 billion each. We posted on Say Cheese, and they haven't.
Because it's not people, it's a computer. They can't come claim it because they've been exposed.
2 winning tickets were sold for the $400 million Mega Millions drawing the other day. You want to take a guess where they both were?
California.
Not only were they both in California, they were both from the same gas station in Encino, California.
What?
They're making it too obvious at this point. If you don't understand that there is something going on...
I could have swore I said in a couple of videos a bunch of our or maybe it was me talking to myself and future planning for videos. Let me look at my little vision board. No. I probably said in a video. Our elders that are not aware of certain things, and they're the good ones. What man says is good, according to my father, but you're not killing people. You're not lying. You go to work. You go to work all your life. You retires and stuff, and you tell people do the good things and stuff, and you're just not standing on all of it. Now, what I realized is from moving state to state and nation to nation of people, I watched all of our nations of elderly give their retirement money to the lottery every single day, every morning, every night, every afternoon. And then I learned things about the law and like God and family structure and how to actually build out of poverty. And it had something to do with caring about the youth and realizing your time's over. And the reason you retired is so you can build something so the fucking people that come after you don't have to build it themselves. But I digress. We should all build a magical kingdom we all never do, and then we get money and say, let's blow it on fucking lottery tickets and horse.
That right there. This is Baphomet.
Okay.
Baphomet, like Baphomet is the one from here, from America, is the spirit from the America. For the same way, like Haiti, we use it too. So Baphomet is the god of those artists. All those artists, like
Hollywood?
yeah. When you're talking about Jay-Z, Jay-Z, Beyonce, all this is what they're serving.
Wow.
Yeah, that's the spirit they're serving, man. All those people, like when you go down there, you initiate that.
Did you hear that?
Man, I don't really know because I'm not them. I'm not gonna say what God they worship. Will I say they do weird shit and yes. So I don't wanna ruffle any feathers and whatever. I'm just playing the video and this has nothing to do with the artists themselves. It's just this Jamaican man is explaining things about how there's different spirits on different lands. And the Lord kind of said in like the Bible that he gave everybody gods to listen to and stuff. You know? Or you didn't know that.
The voodoo priest confirmed that in Hollywood, they worship the false god, the demon, the principality, the fallen angel, Baphomet. And that's how they get money, power, and fame through sacrifices and rituals and worship onto this false god, this demon. Wow.
And the aliens want you to worship Satan. Because why again? I'm not saying it isn't true. I'm just saying.
It's just that I'm just trying to say.
What you trying to say?
Did you know that? See, on my GMB giving up the book, The Faith, and when I found the Lord myself, and I, didn't believe anybody anymore, and I believe that the Lord was real, I just can't find him yet, and I know goodness is real because you know what the fuck you do, and you know it hurts people, and you know things don't hurt people. So I decided to say, fuck everybody, I'm going with this thing called the Most High, Creator of God. I know you gotta hear me, you ain't talking to me, but if you make sure I don't go to jail, I'll know you're real, and I'll serve you for the rest of my life. Now, on that note, I began to study. My father said, you gotta find me, so, there's nothing else to, he ain't talking to me, so I said I gotta study and look in other people's books and see what they believe in and gain knowledge from things and see if I can understand. And when I got to the atheist, or not atheist, the scientist atheist people, because there's a difference between atheist and atheist science people. The atheist is a person that's like, I don't know what to really believe. No one's proved God to me. I'm going to live good and maybe a little bad because, I want to do me. But they're not fucking Satanists. They're not crazy fucking fuck God and fuck that Bible. Fuck the Quran. They're like, y'all niggas be talking too crazy and I don't want to deal with y'all. Y'all fanatics your damn self. So when y'all find a God that can include me in it, until then I'm going to be over here. You prove what's real. So then we got the atheist scientist people that keep, with this alien thing. And multiple times from multiple different science, alien, God, fucking religions that were made up, they all keep talking about how, like, the Bible's a little bit real and we got things confused and backwards. And, yeah, Satan's the real good guy. And then I automatically always go into my mind and go, all right, you're saying things are real, but I got it backwards. But then when other people give testimonies, see, you got to watch a lot of stuff for this. Once you see other people that are smart like me and go, okay, say my father's name. Denounce him. Say you're the creator. Say you fuck him up or something. I dare you to test my daddy. And then you see that they never do. And then you start realizing, like, oh, you got boundaries, huh? You got rules, or you're afraid of something and you're gonna tell me you're the one and you're afraid of something because the thing that I serve, the one that I serve, the man that I serve, he isn't afraid of anyone. He's a man of war and love and peace. It all depends on your actions of what you're gonna get.
Can you identify as a black person?
No,
Ready though? Ready for the fucking what?
I'm not black. That's like,
I'm not a woman, but I can identify as a woman according to you.
if you transition, maybe.
Defines a transition.
Like, if that's your goal, you know?
You believe it.
Sure.
You believe you're black. Why aren't you black?
Well, that's just not, that's like genetics.
Okay. He got the big girl and said, bam, I'm gonna fuck you up, feminist. You wanna say that you're fucking a man and I'm gonna fucking show you and I'm gonna trick you into a question because, you know, you can't be like racist now and most gay people understand that and they ain't got time for that. They fighting for what they want to live in life. They're like, man, I ain't got time to hate on them niggas. Too many niggas hate on me. Anyway, he used the metaphor of all right, you can say you're a man, right? And I have to agree to that. Can you say you're a black person? Because you can identify as whatever you want, right? That's what you are trying to push. That this is a law. Identify as, and then he turned the fucking race thing on her because he knows she's not gonna be like, no, I'm not gonna identify as being black and insult all black people. Like, I'm not stupid. You're not setting me up. And she goes, no, that's a genetic thing, right? One, black isn't even real. Now, I got one for you, buddy. Can you genetically be born somewhere? Huh? Can you say, I'm from there. I was born there. See, so everybody likes to play semantics and shit, right? Everybody likes to fuck around and see, I like to take my enemy's tricks and then fucking throw them back at them on a different level and then have everybody going, oh, yeah, I'm not black because it was put upon me, and you can't say you're a Negro, an African American. I wonder, can you say the same thing about being the people of the Bible? I wonder if that's a genetic thing. I wonder. I wonder if you gotta be down the line of David and all this other shit to be the dudes to be running around, running their mouth, talking about their ancestors. I wonder. I wonder if that has a blood right to it. Because, you know, like, David was Jesus' great-great-grandfather. And then, you know, Solomon was, you know, you see how it keeps going back, and then it goes to Adam, and then it goes to Adam's daddy. Who's Adam's daddy?